Hey Chris, here's your weekly video. I'm going to try to add some things, kind of some of the intent of the workouts as we go through this week when I go through the workouts themselves. First, a couple announcements. Two announcements, two main ones. One, remember this Friday there are no PM classes. We're having our barbecue here. If you haven't signed up on the sign-up sheet up front, if you want to participate in the workout, I think it's going to be I'm pretty sure it's going to be like a 30-minute AMRAP. Very cardio based. I know that some people are bringing family friends or people that are new to CrossFit. You can bring anybody you want to be your partner. So if somebody that's kind of wanting to try CrossFit, it hasn't had the time yet or hasn't found a place, this Friday is a great time. We'll work out about 5. We'll start warming up at 5. It'll be a 30-minute AMRAP and then we'll barbecue. So if you want to sign up, come sign up on the sign-up sheet for if you want to eat, so I know much meat to buy. There's a sign-up sheet for potluck stuff to bring some sides and help bring some stuff. Sign up for all that. The workout, like I said, there's going to be no snatches, no heavy weight. I think there's definitely going to be wall balls, stuff like that. So it's going to be stuff that hurts. It's not going to be all bike and rowing and burpees, but it's going to be kind of mainly just high heart rate, very simple kind of movement stuff, maybe some step ups, something like that. And then 2, we have a box up front, the Toys for Tots box. We're trying to collect some toys for kids that are in need. According to my wife, don't buy baby stuff. Babies get a lot of love and attention and care. They have plenty of stuff for babies. What they need stuff like 10 to 12-year-olds, 9 to 12 to 13-year-olds. That kind of age range, people usually aren't buying stuff for that age group. So if you have kids or if you know of kids that are about that age, ask what they might want and buy stuff for kids with that in mind. Those are the kids that really need some love and need some help over the holidays. So that box will be up there. If it gets full, my wife says she'll take it and get rid of it and bring it back another one. I'd love to fill up that box and make some kids Christmas. That's up front until I think sometime in December is when she's going to take it down. So you have basically this month to put some toys in there. Please donate. All right, weekly workouts. We have a bonus workout this week. For those that are unaware, I lost a bet to Sean last week, and I had to work out in a Purdue jersey. It was a workout he wrote, and I was telling him that if Iowa would have won the game, the workout I was going to make him do was going to row 5K, 5,000 meters, but every 2 minutes you have to get off the rower and do 10 bench press at 135 pounds. So I like the sound of that so much, I'm going to do it on Sunday. If anybody wants to come, I'm going to start at 10:30. I have 2 options because we did a lot of bench this week. So if you've done a lot of bench and you want to do bench, you're either A, row 5,000 meters and every 2 minutes you get off and do 10 bench press. Keep going until you're done with 5,000 meters. Or B, row 5,000 meters and every 2 minutes you get off and you do 10 med ball sit-ups. Taking a med ball overhead, touching your toes, 10 sit-ups. Again, we had bench twice this week. So if you don't want to do more bench, I don't know why you wouldn't, but if you don't, I have a sit-up option. If you want to come play on Sunday, we'll start at 10:30 and I mean start at 10:30. So if you want to come a little early if you want to warm up, and then we'll get started about 10:30. All right, this week's workouts. Miserable Monday takes a new twist this week. We have 4 short workouts with rest in between. I'm just gonna let you kind of let your mind wander as this video comes out. You're not going to be able to see it yet, but as this video comes out, think of like 4 pretty terrible short workouts that when fresh, maybe last less than 2 minutes. Imagine 4 of those all in the same day with 5 minutes rest in between each one. That is your Monday. On Tuesday, we have, computer's loading, we have a 32-minute EMOM, another 32-minute, not like the one we did last week with all the rowing and biking. This one's kind of a time. The intent of this workout is to give you time to practice some of the more complicated things we may or may not do in here. So it's kind of allowing a minute and kind of rotating through stations to work on these things. One being muscle ups and pull-ups. All of this is kind of practice your own, you pick your reps, you pick your weight kind of stuff. One is GHDs. People have wanted to work on GHDs. Now you're gonna have 8 rounds of GHDs if you want. If you want to do 2 GHDs a round just to practice GHDs and kind of build some volume, you can definitely do that. If you want to do 5, you want to do 10, whatever. One is going to be snatches, full snatches. People always need to work at snatches. Those are going to be really challenging. You pick the weight, but as you tax your core and other parts, those will get really tough. And the last one's handstand walking or handstand push-ups. We can do shoulder taps against the wall where you reach up and try to touch your shoulders with your hands. There's lots of drills we can use to kind of practice being upside down. So there's 4 intervals. Each one has stuff that's highly technical in nature and just kind of allows the time to practice those movements. That's the intent of Tuesday's workout. It's a good time to practice some of that stuff. Wednesday we'll have ourselves a chipper, since we had a kind of what some might consider a down day, not a really high heart rate day. Maybe it is. You could definitely program yourself for Tuesday to make it a very challenging day if you want. But I think the vast majority of people use it as a time to practice some things. On Tuesday we have the big hitter, the one that's brand new, and one we don't do very often at all, we haven't done in a long time, are 2-for-1 wall balls. A 2-for-1 wall ball is you're going to throw the ball at the ceiling or at the line, and you have to do a full air squat before you catch that wall ball. So you got to really be moving on those squats to throw the ball to the line, do a squat, and be standing up in time to catch that ball into the next one. It is doable. I know it might sound really challenging, and they are challenging. We're not doing a lot of them, but we are doing them. It's a long chipper, kind of a pyramid. We go up in reps, and then come back down the other side. But the 2-for-1 wall balls will be the tough part for the day. On Thursday, we're gonna do some strength stuff, some deadlifts with a pause at your knee. The intent of the thought here is I really wanna make sure you practice having a nice tight back, tight shoulders, pulling those lats down. It'll probably be a pretty light weight for this. In fact, I'd recommend going really light and just working on form of techniques. A short EMOM, just to practice some deadlift technique. Practicing technique is always a good thing. If you have good solid technique, you will lift heavy. You don't always have to actually lift heavy to get heavier lifts. And then we'll do some box jumps and some deadlifts in the Metcon. And then as if we haven't done enough of this, but we're gonna do for strength on Friday, some power cleans and front squats and shoulder overhead. It's not the bear complex, it's not like that, but it's a lot of reps in a strength portion instead of trying to find your 1 rep max. We'll do lots of reps and lots of reps. Give you a chance to work on that form, that technique to improve. So when we do 1 rep stuff, you'll get better. And then an EMOM, a 20-minute EMOM with ring rows and ring dips and bike. Ring rows and ring dips, we don't do those very often. Ring rows are a great way to build some strength in that back. And then ring dips, a lot of people need practice at those to get good at those. So it's kind of a shorter EMOM, so you're not gonna do a whole lot of reps of those, but we're gonna mix those up with bike for your Friday. And then remember, on Friday we have the barbecue, and we should have a lot of fun. Have a good week, Crush.